Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Anna. I'm a registered nurse with a focus in skin aesthetics and wellness. I am the owner of Happy Glow Skincare, which is a holistic skincare brand, and True Aesthetics, which is a medical aesthetic business. So in today's video, I hope you guys can hear me. I'm at work. The irony of this video, I'm at work telling you guys how to start a business. Anyways, so yes, as you can tell by the title, I will be telling you guys the steps to go in order to start a well-functioning business. So let's jump right into the video. Alright, so I have my little list right here, and the first thing you want to do in order to start a business is to figure out exactly what you want to do. Is it that you want to sell clothes, you want to sell cosmetics, skincare, you want to do drop shipping, you want to start a med spa? Like, what is it exactly that you want to do? So you want to figure that out before, because that'll kind of make like everything else a lot more easier, or not easier, but it'll have everything else flow. Sorry, it'll have everything else flow. Next, you want to come up with a name and a concept for the business. So my skincare business is Happy Glow Skincare. I actually took a good while to come up with the name, because one, I wanted the name to be very easy to roll off the tongue. I wanted it to resonate with a lot of people. So when I think of skin, I want to be happy and glowing in my skin, hence Happy Glow Skincare. But yeah, so you definitely want the name of your brand, the name of your company, to be very easily to remember, so that whenever people think of, you know, your industry, you're at the top of their mind. They can say the name of your business very easy. You want to make sure that nobody else has that name, so you want to check on Google, check on the trademark website. You want to check on Instagram to make sure that that handle isn't already taken. A lot of the names that I had came up with initially, a lot of the handles on Instagram were already taken. So just make sure that nobody else have the name that you want, and also that it's not already legally registered. And then, as I said, you want to come up with a concept for your business. So is it going to be a drop shipping business? Is it going to be a passive business? Is it going to be something that you have to be very hands-on in? Like, what is going to be the structure of your business? It doesn't have to be in-depth, because as you go along, the things that you'll start to have to do, it'll kind of form the framework of the business. But you do want to have at least a starting concept. So after you get those out of the way, you want to register your business. This varies depending on the state that you're in. I know when I lived in Florida, I did it on Sunbiz. So what I did was I looked up the name of my business to make sure that it wasn't already taken on Sunbiz. Happy Glow Skincare is registered in New Jersey. That was completely different. It was also a completely different price. So you definitely want to check on your state's Secretary of State website to see how much it costs to get an LLC, or what type of license do you want. Do you want an LLC? Do you want a sole proprietorship? Do you want a C Corp, a S Corp? Like, what type of license do you want? And which is why I said to figure out the concept, because once you figure out the concept of your business, it'll also help you to choose the type of license that you want. So is it going to be a non-profit, a for-profit? You know, is it just going to be like a side hustle? Because if it's just a side hustle, then you don't really have to register your business. You can, because it'll be classified, don't quote me, but it'll be classified as a sole proprietorship. So it's not an entity within itself, because it's just a side hustle, right? So definitely check on your state's website, research. Google is very free, so do your research. You can always, if you feel like you need to, consult with an attorney. They always have more information, but definitely your Secretary of State website is somewhere to start along with Google. After you do that, once you register your business, you want to get your EIN number. You can get that on irs.gov. It is free, so don't let nobody tell you that, oh, you gotta pay them $200 or $150. No, honey, it's free. The only thing is, the website is only open from 8 a.m. to 5, either 5 or 7 p.m. Don't quote me. But irs.gov, go on there, you type in EIN, and it'll pretty much like show you the prompt in order to create your free EIN number, and that is pretty much your business identity's number. So you know how we have social security number? Your business social security is its EIN, because now it becomes like its own entity once it's registered. Once you get that, then you want to create an operating agreement. Depending on the type of business that you're in, or whether you are in a partnership. So like for my True Aesthetics, my True Aesthetics business, I'm half owner of it. So me and my partner, we have a operating agreement between ourselves, and then we have an operating agreement between us and our medical director. So again, depending on the type of business that you want to start, you will your operating agreement will be based upon that. You can consult with an attorney in order to really go more in depth with how your operating agreement should be structured based on your business. Now we're going to move on to the more human side of starting a business. Now that we got all the paperwork and legal stuff out the way, you want to, depending on your type of business that you are starting, you want to either get your inventory. So like for me, when I started Happy Glow Skincare, I still make all our skincare products in-house. So I had to get my supplies, my ingredients, my equipments, all of those stuff I had to get in order to create the product. Versus for True Aesthetics, we don't make any of our stuff, at least not yet. So we had to reach out to like all the companies, the filler company, the Botox company, the IV hydration company, because they're the one that are going to be making all of our products. And then we had to get all the supplies that we needed. So our gauze, alcohol pads, our tubing, our needles, so all those stuff. So depending on the type of industry you are in, you need to figure out, okay, am I going to be outsourcing these stuff? Am I going to be making it myself? Like what does that look like for you? So you want to figure that part out. Next, you want to set up your social media accounts. So you want to get on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter. You don't have to do all of them, honestly. Right now I'm only doing Instagram, and I'm trying to like get my YouTube going in terms of like, you know, my skincare type stuff. But it's hard. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. It is super hard to try to be everywhere at once. So I would say pick 2 to start with. Like if you already have a presence on Instagram, then go with Instagram. If you already have a presence on Facebook, go with Facebook. Like depending on where you already have like a personal presence, and you know people take to you and people love you, go there first, because it'll kind of be easier for them to say, oh, she has a business, I like her vibe, let me go follow her business page. Even if they don't buy anything, they can always share your stuff, because that's what I've learned, that is more valuable than, you know, saying, hey, by myself. I rather you share it and tell people about it. So once you got your social media account set up, you want to find a hosting platform. And what even sparked the idea for this video is because I was at work tonight, and one of my co-workers, he has a business, but it's in Jamaica, and he wanted to set up a website for it, and this person wanted to charge him $450 just to get the website set up. And he has a clothing business, so he does like, what would you call it, consignment. So he buys the stuff here and then he sells it back in Jamaica. And the guy wanted to charge him $450 to do a website. I'm like, first of all, he was trying to do it. I've never heard of this hosting platform. It's called Host Retail or Gator Retail or something like that. Wanted to charge him $450. So I was like, first of all, if you are going to do like something merchant related or retail related, you might want to go with either Shopify, Wix, or one of those platforms where it's more friendlier to those type of industry. So that was like the first red flag that I kind of told him about, and he's not. He's more. I don't want to say. I don't want to use the word old, but he's not a millennial. So a lot of those stuff are kind of going over his head, and I was like, I'm not gonna let anyone take advantage. You know, like I don't like that. So I was just like giving him a few pointers. Like it's best if you like. I use Shopify. I always recommend Shopify to everybody because, especially if it's like a more like human touch type business, so like skincare, cosmetic, clothes, any type of stuff like that, I highly recommend Shopify because it has built-in tools that will help your business grow. So I put him onto Shopify. He was like, yo, why don't you create it for me? Like I always create all my websites that I've gotten a lot better. So I was like, okay, we can talk. But yeah, so find a hosting platform. I did all that just to say find a hosting platform. But yeah, find a hosting platform. I recommend Shopify, like I just said, Wix, GoDaddy. I really don't know any other ones. I know Vistaprint. You can host your website on Vistaprint too. But again, the reason why I like Shopify is because it's very user friendly. So if you don't have the money upfront to pay somebody to do your website, all you gotta do. Also, they give you 14-day free. So sign up. You get 14 days free. You get time to play with it, see how you would like it. They also have free themes. They have ones that you have to pay for, which comes with more features, but the free ones are also not bad. You can customize it how you want. All you gotta do, it's more like a plug and play. So you put your pictures, you put your descriptions, you know, add like a little flair, your personal flair to it, and boom, you have a website. It's functional. Listen, if people rock with you, they gonna rock with you because of your personality and, you know, the values that you stand for. They could care less, honestly, about how a website look. I mean, obviously you want it to look presentable, but it's not the website that drives the sale. It's, you know, the person behind the site and their core values, and, you know, of course your products have to be good. So it's not the site that sells the products, but you also do want to make sure that your site is user friendly. It is easy to navigate, it's not lagging and stuff like that. And then last but not least, once you got all those stuff taken care of, promote like crazy. Promote, market. That's really the name of the game, is to promote your business and market it like crazy. You have to be your biggest fan. When I started out, I'm gonna go on a rant, but bear with me. When I first started my skincare brand, like I was my biggest fan. I was always talking about it. I was always posting about it. I was just like on top of it. But like as I got more into it, and again I did get a little bit distracted. Well, that was hard to come on. I did get a little bit distracted because I had to move. You know, my job is very demanding, so it got even more demanding. I'm a nurse. Y'all know the C word was just hitting. So that kind of like that was a bit of a distraction, but trust me, I'm back on it. You have to promote yourself like nobody's business. Talk about your brand every day. Talk about your business every day. So that's pretty much it. That is really all it takes. It's not hard to do. You do not have to pay somebody hundreds or thousands of dollars to do this for you. Unless you got it like that, then hey, by all means. But I wasn't in that position when I first started my business. I'm still not in that position. And knowing what I know now, I wouldn't pay somebody to do it because it's not hard. It is time consuming though. One thing I would say, when you are registering your business, make sure you are putting the right information in initially, because if you make a mistake or if you put something that is not correct or you want to change, or if you want to change something, you are definitely going to have to pay for it. It's going to take a while. I'm saying that because I went through it when I initially registered my Happy Glow skincare business. I was feeling overzealous. I added my mom and my partner onto my business license as managers. So if anything were to happen to me, they would have control over my business, because I already know my business is going to be a multi-million-dollar business. I'm just waiting for that day to come. But anyways, it became a problem because whenever I went to go open my business account, oh, I need to touch on that too. Whenever I went to go open my business account, whenever I wanted to do anything related to my business, I couldn't do it because their name is on my business license. So whoever is on your business license, they have to be present whenever you do anything in regards to the business, unless they sign it over to you saying you can do all these things by yourself without them on behalf of the business. Then that's the only way. But it took me like half a year to get that fixed, to where I had to pay to get it amended, then I had to wait to get it. And like I said, this was during like the height of the C word, so nobody was answering their phones, like couldn't get any response from nobody. So let's backtrack. After you register your business, you get your EIN, you have your operating agreement, then you want to open a business checking account. Y'all just heard my story. When I tried to go open mine, I couldn't do it. But once I got my business license amended and it was just me on there, then I went and got my business checking account open. I did it with Chase. A lot of people would recommend Chase, Navy Federal, and any type of like credit union is really good. One thing I would say is work on your personal credit before you start your business, but once you have a good personal credit, it'll kind of set the tone to help you build your business credit. So I was able to get a business credit card with like a $5,000 limit. $5,000 limit. I was able to open lines of credit. So I have a credit line with Uline, Staples. I'm working on getting gas cards for my business. So definitely having a good personal credit helps you with that first business credit card. And then once you have that credit card, or you get a loan in your business name, you can then use that money to, get your inventory, get a space if you need to. You have money to do things up front. So definitely think about that. Like if you are the type of person where you're how can I help you? Okay guys, I am in high demand right now, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. But you guys pretty much got everything out of what I had to say. Hopefully it's not hard to understand, and if it is, you can always leave a comment below or message me on Instagram. All my information will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you put all these stuff into action. Thank you for watching. I said that already, so I'm gonna go. I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. I would greatly appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below to let me know where you are in your business, which step you're on, and how I can help. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Later.